Good morning. We're off to get some steel today. Follow me. This shouldn't take long. Alright, I've placed my order, just waiting for them to pick it and then I can go in and get it. And we're back. Right, you never got to see my lovely metal. Large sheet. I can't lift that without gloves, because I will break my... Oh no, I can. I can. I'm stronger than I look. Yes. So a nice big sheet of 3/16. Plenty to do all the brackets I'll ever require. And I got a sheet of 4x8 18 gauge that I got them to cut it in half because it wouldn't fit in the truck, and also I'm never going to use a sheet that long. Okay, while I was away, mystery package arrived. Let's see what's in here. So it's too small to be an exhaust, and it's too light to be a filler neck. And that's all I ordered recently, so okay, so these look like welding gloves, and I definitely didn't order welding gloves. Oh, look at that. A gift note from Glenn Miller. I felt you had to move up to a real nice welding glove for those pipe liners you're welding from. Thanks, Glenn, that's pretty awesome. Let me open them up. You think I've got large hands, do you? I've got petite little hands. I'm sure they'll be fine. Oh, they're much nicer than what I'm used to. Wow. Oh wow, they're so much nicer. Welding hands. Hello. Great. Wife thinks I'm a lunatic now. She knows that already. Anyway. Hey, Pluto! I will be using these today. Hopefully. Yes, I will. Thanks again, Glenn. Really appreciate these. Look at all that flexibility. Very nice. Right, on with the work. Okay, here's where we're at. Thanks for all the suggestions on the trailing arm bushing. And I'm still going to rotate this. However, I might not cut it there. I think I will just cut off these welds there, and then rotate it and just weld it back in place from the back or whatever. I think that's a better compromise. Now, with regards to not installing it like that, if I was to make a plate to go onto that, I would have to do a diagonal or a straight bit of plate up there and then a bit up there, then I'd need to box it in at the sides. It's a lot of faff, really not required. So here's the plan. I cut this off here and here, rotate it round so that that is parallel with that. Then I need to make a steel plate out of that 316 I just got. Same shape as that, a hole there, hole there, hole there, so that this can bolt up to that plate. That plate will get welded onto something like this. So imagine there's a plate on top of that, this gets welded onto the plate, then these get welded onto the underside of the frame. Keeps it all nice and straight and much easier to work on. So it also means that I still have access to that hole, and that hole if I want to take that thing off, and this will stay attached to the frame. Make sense? Hope so. So far so good. That came off fairly easily. Just weld it onto this plate now, and that's that part done, hopefully. Right, time to try out my new gloves. I imagine these are probably really good for TIG welding, but I don't imagine they're going to give me much protection against the heat, so I can't really be holding metal when I do this. Let's find out. Probably best to keep spinning it around. So welded in there, welded along there. Might as well do a wee bit at the back while I'm here. What's the harm? Okay, one done. They're both rotated and welded. That was actually not a bad little weld. A couple of beads in the inside, that's not going anywhere. So as you can see, I have drawn out my templates on the steel for the plates. Marked my holes because I'm clever that way. Trying to use as little metal as possible because I'm Scottish. Right, let me get these cut, drilled, and then I need to make the next bits that go on top. Much cutting and grinding later, I have my near perfect plates. When I say near perfect, I mean pretty perfect for me, so the holes actually line up. Okay, so the next step is to make, where's that metal? Basically it's kind of like this, but it's not chopped at that end. It's going to sit roughly there. So the hardest bit's done, cutting them out. Let me get some of that stuff cut to shape. And I got a little mini win. This section here that I chopped off that angle because it was sitting like that. Guess what? Follow me. Let's see. You know those engine mounts that people were telling me you better brace them? Well, that was a bit of luck. Waste not, want not. Or want not, waste not. Just don't waste stuff. Well, it wouldn't be me if I didn't run into a problem. Check this out. I suddenly realised that this is going to be exactly where the header pipes come down. So the plate will sit about there. Unfortunately, the headers will be about there, and they're just touching that bit there. So I think if I trim just this bit off, we could be okay. So I'm going with that first, and if that doesn't work, I need to rethink the whole thing. The whole point of using these is so that I can take them off if I need to. I mean, I could just weld a straight plate from there up to there, but that's pointless. Damn it. Okay, so I modified my plates on the inside. I just took a wee snip off. There's still plenty of meat there. If you look down this angle here, this is where the headers would go. So they're clearing that now. So what I've done on that side, well, hold on a sec. These are the spacers that will go in this way. Roughly like that. Although that's the other way around. I've actually cut them at a slight angle. Hold on. It's a slight angle sloping from right to left. Going up the way because I'm jacking up the control arms just a little bit because they're actually sitting a bit like that at the moment on the shock absorber mount. So if I just jack that one up like it is there, you can see that that metal is now straight against it. So I'm just going to weld these all in place now, and that will be pretty much it. Obviously it will need some protective paint, which I'll need to put on today because I think we're getting possibly a wee rain shower tonight. I don't want them turning brown. So I'll weld these up and I'll get back to you in a minute. clear. Okay, they're all welded up, inside and outside. So I'm just waiting for them to cool a wee bit, and then I'll put some paint on it for now. I know I'm going to be welding round about it, but as I say, I don't want it to get rained on and turn instantly brown, because it's really hard to clean inside this kind of stuff when it's rusty. So, whew, out of breath. It's very hot today again. Now I should do these can't even speak. I should do these gussets, but I'll do them tomorrow. I've had enough. Tired and hungry. Well, thanks for dropping by, everybody, and a big, huge thank you to Glenn Miller at Redneck Coachworks. Link up there. Go check him out. He's got some interesting stuff going on. I really enjoyed those gloves. Really comfortable and lots of manoeuvrability. That's too big a word for me at this time of the day. So I'll catch you tomorrow. Please subscribe if you're not already. Bye bye.